Zulfi Farzan from Newsfirst here. The conditions of the fourth review include implementing five actions related to electricity cost recovery pricing and ensuring that the automatic electricity price adjustment mechanism functions properly. In your meetings with the government, do you see this realizing anytime soon? Because according to the statement that was released earlier, it says that this condition is yet to be met.
Issue of electricity is one where both the government and us see eye to eye. And there's strong commitment in seeing these reforms take place because, as you know very well, electricity and dependability of electricity and the high prices of electricity have been an issue for a very long time in Sri Lanka. So, government is committed to seeing to taking the reforms and owning those reforms and making significant progress. So yes, in during the review mission discussions that we had in Colombo earlier in April, earlier this month, and here in Washington last week, we discussed many issues. Our assessment is as early as back in February when we went to the board for our third review. Our assessment at the time, and still is the same, is that the continuous structural benchmark on electricity cost recovery pricing is still not met. And that means that the price of the tariff, it does not create enough of a ability for the utility, for the CEB, to be able to meet its costs, the generation costs and transmission and distribution. In addition to that, the automatic tariff adjustment mechanism, based on the bulk supply transaction account, the BSTA, has not operated as we envisaged. And the April tariff revision that was meant to take place for the second quarter of this year was not implemented. So, as a result of that, given the criticality of electricity cost recovery and under the program, we have proposed, the IMF has proposed the introduction of prior actions related to restoring electricity cost recovery pricing and ensuring proper function of the automatic electricity price adjustment mechanism, the BSTA that I mentioned a few moments ago. The implementation of these prior actions is an important milestone, is a requisite, if you will, for the completion of the fourth review. And in terms of the timing, that there was a question. Of course, we defer to the authorities and to the regulator, the PUCSL, on the exact timing for implementing these prior actions. But we urge them to do so as soon as possible so that the utility company CEB is not incurring financial losses on a forward-looking basis. In other words, the authorities should avoid a situation where debt is building up at the CEB, so that the utility company does not become again a significant contingent liability to the government and a burden to the taxpayers, so it doesn't become a fiscal drag. I think this is well understood by the authorities. It has been explained time again. It's a core pillar of the program that once it is resolved and properly held, it will help fiscal sustainability, and it will make electricity price generation more dependable. And down the road, this will allow for more stability, for more investment, and for the necessary steps to see electricity prices coming down.